what's up, everybody? This is Kendrick with NR92, one of your lovely hosts, and we are promoting NR92 Cares here on NR92 with our great and glorious partners and sponsors with New Music Edmonton. Of course, to get an idea about what New Music Edmonton is about, here we got to get someone from the source. So I'm joined here by Zoom chat, Benjamin Whittier. Hey, Benjamin, welcome.
Thank you.
So, Benjamin, for those who don't know about New Music Edmonton, what is New Music Edmonton about? What is the goal that they try to set for music scene in Edmonton?
Yeah, so New Music Edmonton is an organization that helps support the production of new sonic art in Edmonton. So our focus is trying to get as much music or sound art as we can into the community by putting on concerts, by hosting outreach events, by commissioning composers to create new works of art and create new shows that audiences can attend. So we have a season that generally runs September to the end of June, and it finishes off with our festival, the Now Hear This Festival, which is our yearly new music festival coming up this June.
Yeah, a lot of great talent are going to be involved with that. We actually have a guest coming into the studio who's actually one of the performers with Now Hear This, and that is Nathaniel Sutton.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that show as well as all of our lineups for the festival this year.
Yeah, and one thing that's kind of notable about New Music Edmonton is the genre of music. It's a little bit different than what average music would be, with a lot of experimentation, like a lot of sometimes ambient music, which is what Nathaniel will be playing for us in studio. A lot of experimental kind of instruments you don't often hear in mainstream music.
Yeah, we like to describe it. Sometimes we've described it as spiky sounds, so it's not always. I wouldn't call it necessarily easy listening every time. It's always something different. There's a wide array of things, but experimental for sure. A good place to be curious, I would say. If you're looking for something you've never heard before, or at our concerts, I'm generally like, I didn't know that instrument could do that, or I've never heard that sound used in that context. It's a regular thing coming from me, coming from everyone in the audience, everyone participating in the show.
What do you think is a major importance that comes from organizations like New Music Edmonton to give a platform for artists to be able to showcase these unique sounds?
Totally. I think New Music Edmonton is a nice kind of hub to shine a spotlight on the talent and curiosity and experimentation capable within Edmontonians. So we really, we focus on this region here, but we're open to new projects, new ideas, which is fun and gives people a chance to try something new, as well as to be compensated for what they're putting on. We don't pay in exposure dollars here, as much as it's great to have exposure, and we're trying to give opportunities for everyone. But it's important for us to help support artists so they can really focus on making work. So that's what we do. We're a charity organization, nonprofit. So we have funding from a number of different sources, which we're so very grateful for, grants and the like, that help us support artists and creators as they experiment and create and try new things. And it's a kind of a safe space, I think, or a nurturing environment to try something new and to explore a new interest or get your new idea out to folks around our community.
One thing that's also really cool about New Music Edmonton is that if people go to their website, there are so many volunteer opportunities that come through it. And what's one of the great things that people can experience when they do the volunteer work with New Music Edmonton?
Totally. It's great to, we love our volunteers, absolutely. I'd recommend checking out our website, newmusicedmonton.ca. You can find some volunteer opportunities there. We have different committees that exist. So if you're interested in finding out what is going on, how can we help publicize these events? How can we help fundraise for this organization? We have committees in there that you can contact us and try and get involved with. You can attend one of our concerts and help out. Maybe you're collecting cash for ticket sales at the door or something like that, or just spreading the word. We're any people if you want to bring out some friends to the concert, that's hugely helpful for us, right? We're trying to share this music with as many people as we can get to. So it's great to have volunteers. The best way to find out about what's going on is getting on our newsletter, checking out our website, and that's all available for you through the website.
But Ben, what artists would you say? I mean, obviously we have one who's attached with it with the Now Hear This Festival, which is Nathaniel Sutton. But are there other artists that you can name that listeners should probably check out because they're very much worth to listen to for the new sounds?
Oh, absolutely. I've every artist we've had, I've been super enthralled with. I checked out we brought in a cellist from the East Coast. I'm forgetting exactly where she's based today, but it was great to see kind of improv. She played with some local musicians as well. India Gailey is the name there. On our upcoming festival, we have the event. I play the saxophone. I'm most excited about the saxophone shows, but there's the Edmonton Saxophone Quartet playing with pianist Roger Admiral, who's based out of Camrose, and I'm really excited for that concert. I think it'll be one not to miss. Roger's playing some solo works as well. He's been kind of a staple of the Edmonton new music scene for a while, and it'll be good to see kind of one of the masters at work. I'm really excited about that show.
I can say that as someone who's listened to a lot of big music, the saxophone, in my opinion, is one of those instruments that it's not utilized nearly enough, and I love that instrument immensely.
Well, that's great to hear.
I guess one other question that a lot of listeners would want to know with New Music Edmonton is that with your involvement with finding new artists and like the new sounds, since that's become through the music scene for these new experimental sounds, and also big events like the new, like the Now Hear This festival. Is there any other places that New Music Edmonton is hoping to extend its reach to, or to grow even further in these years?
Totally. We actually have even more going on already. So we have outreach events, which are events where you can come kind of participate, open to everyone, which is great. So that are on our website there. We have a podcast. It's the No Normal podcast, where we host interviews with different musicians, which is great. It comes out about once a month for about 8 months a year, which is great. So we've been doing that for a couple of years. That kind of grew out of the pandemic. We also have some videos up online. Of course, we have social media stuff like that too, so you can find us there, find out what's going on. But if you wanted to, periodically we'll post open calls. So that's where if you have artistic endeavor, a sound art that you want to try and get involved with, that's the best place to send us what you have there, through our open calls. I don't think we have any right now, but I'm sure they'll be coming up, posted on our account soon. Always interested in exploring new ideas. There was a recent mentorship opportunity, which is great. So we're encouraging people to try new things, mentoring interdisciplinary or composition elements there too. So I'm involved in that one. I'm very excited about it. Writing a brass quintet that'll be coming up at some point.
That is excellent. Well, if I can just say, I mean, people need to check out New Music Edmonton, check out for any volunteer opportunities, and also make sure to check out the Now Hear This festival that will be taking place in June.
Yeah, 6th through the 15th. We have shows on afternoon show on June 6th, evening shows on the 7th and 8th, and the 14th and 15th. So those Friday, Saturdays.
Excellent. So people should make sure to check out the Now Hear This festival on June 6th to June 15th. And check out the website at newmusicedmonton.ca and get involved with the volunteer work. Reach out, especially if you have a voice and you desire to create other new sounds and music, because there is a place for all of that. And I just want to say thank you very much, Ben, for taking the time to talk with us here on NR92. We love having you here.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing about our great organization.
Yep. And I would also just ask our viewers to make sure to tune in on our show on Thursday. That is March 28th. We will have Nathaniel Sutton live in the studio. He'll be telling us more about the festival as well. He'll be telling us about the events and perform a live piece from one of his latest albums.